Hello everybody, Jan of Jan Hicks Creates here, back again with another of our Celebrating You interviews. Today I am thrilled to introduce you to Andrea Schultz. Andrea has been, I think you're fairly new to my channel, right?
Yes.
So I am looking forward to getting to know her a little bit, and I hope you are too. Andrea, I would like you to tell us a little bit about you, where you live, your family, whatever you'd like to share with us today.
Sure. I am in Memphis. I've lived here about 30 years. Prior to that, I grew up in the Kansas City area. My husband and I moved to Memphis for a job transfer. And together we have four children, two each.
Okay.
5 grandchildren and 1 on the way.
Wow. Are you getting to see them at all via Zoom or anything?
Not much.
Yeah. Where do they?
Two of the girls, so 4 of the grandkids are here in Memphis.
Okay.
My daughter is in Tupelo with 1 granddaughter, and my son and his wife are in Raleigh area, and they are the ones who are expecting.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you'll be able to get back together with everybody soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
I probably miss them the most through this quarantine, being able to see them.
Yeah. So do you work from home at this point?
No, I am a paralegal. Okay. I've been a paralegal for about 15 years. And so I live in a suburb of Memphis and work downtown.
Okay. How are you handling all this then?
We have been working from home, and I'm a homebody anyway. So I thought this was perfect for me.
No problem at all.
Right. But it's not.
Yeah.
It was, the first week was kind of tough. And it wasn't seeing people, I don't think. I think it was, I like being at my house and doing my things, not my work things.
Yeah.
Transition.
Yeah. You're breaking up a little bit. I think you're back. Lost you for a second there. So tell us a little bit about how you got started stitching. How long have you been stitching?
Well, my mother taught me to embroider first when I was young. And when I was about 20 or so, my sister-in-law was cross-stitching, and she taught me how to cross-stitch. I started stitching a lot, probably in I would say the 80s, early 80s, mid 80s, and then had children and set it aside. About a year ago, one of my best friends, Becky, is a stitcher, and I was looking at her things, and she just got me excited about it again. Floss tube got me excited, and I jumped right back in.
Yeah, it is amazing how many people, it seems like last year, maybe the year before, I came in back to it in 2017, so a little bit before that, but just in the past year, it's like all these people are rediscovering it or coming back to it. There's something about something that happened last year that's like, boom.
Right. I don't know, but I've heard the same thing.
That's pretty fun. So did you keep your stash? Did you still have stuff from before? Or?
I am a hoarder by nature, but that being said, I had gotten rid of all of it.
Oh, wow.
What I do have, I do want to show you this. Okay. This is one of the first things I did. I do still have it.
Oh, yeah, that looks familiar.
Yeah. So that's one of the very first things I did. I've got a few other pieces from, the 80s, but all of my stash, all of my DMC, everything was given away.
Wow, so you had to start fresh.
And it's been a joy.
I was going to say, has it been fun?
Yes.
Just a little bit, huh? Have you found, okay, so you're relatively new back to this, and then this pandemic happens, and you get stuck at home, and you think it's going to be good, but there is a transition, a getting used to it. Have you had any time where you just couldn't stitch, or has the stitching really helped you make that transition?
I have started more pieces since I've been home than probably the last 6 months together.
Oh, wow.
I have, maybe not, that might be a stretch, but I started a lot. I looked back in March, I started 11 pieces. That's a lot for me.
Oh my God. And not for any celebration of any sort, just
no.
I need to
because
start.
I had it and I wanted to start. So starting a lot of pieces, of course, being at home and just scrolling, I've been stimulating the economy.
I think there's a lot of that going on too.
Right. So I've had a lot of time to stitch now that I don't have the commute.
Yeah.
I could do a little stitching in the morning before I start working, and then of course my evening stitching.
Yeah. I think there's a bit of a feeling of, gosh darn it, I'm going to reward myself. If I'm stuck at home, I'm going to reward myself. I'm going to start another one. I'm going to start another one. You know something? I feel okay, I'm going to start another one.
Exactly.
We can't do anything else. We're going to reward ourselves in some way. Yeah, I'm on board.
Well, and Carolyn Zook is such an enabler.
See, you are the second person that said that, Carolyn. See, it's not just me.
Oh, it's out. Yes, so like I said, I've got a lot, stashed and ready to go, and I needed something else.
Yeah.
Start another project, and I don't feel bad about it at all.
No. And if you have it, why not? That's
right.
The stash is there, coming in, being put to good use at this point in time.
Right.
So do you have a favorite type of thing you like to stitch?
Well, I really like the satisfaction I get from smalls and seasonal pieces. I have adopted some of Priscilla and Chelsea's finishing, using magnets and changing things out. But I love samplers. I have purchased several, started a couple. I love them. I think it's the history. I'm really excited about Paulette Stewart's Constellation coming out, and Heritage Sampler coming to America. I'm very excited about those pieces.
Yeah. Now the Constellation, I think I've only seen that once. Is it meant to be a partner, I guess, with her Heritage Sampler?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I hadn't really seen anything more on it. Yeah,
and it's more of a history of Betsy Ross and the flag, and it's
right. Yeah, it's both of those are gorgeous pieces. Yeah. So you have stuff to show us, right?
I do. So I showed you my.
Right.
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, let's start with like the finished ones that you have.
Okay, so I showed you my first one. This is the most recent one I finished. It's Miss Peepers, and it's on a chalkboard stand.
Oh, that's so cute.
Minus the words, but you can see her reading her book here.
So tell us what you used in this and who the designer is.
Oh my goodness, hold on.
Costume video, you need to have these things.
Yes. Let's see here, Miss Peepers.
Oh, you have a journal then.
I do. I use the So Emma journal.
Nice.
You slide that in there.
Okay, that's the Fat Quarter Shop one, right?
Yes, it is. Miss Peepers is on page 38. This is 28 count Monaco tea dyed, and the called for colors.
Nice. It's very cute.
I will change out colors every once in a while, but typically I follow what is on there.
Oh, that's
but
awesome.
I like fabric, so
yeah.
I'll change out the fabrics. This was a fun one that I finished earlier this spring. It is the Hedgehog House.
Aww.
And it was in the Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine. It's a Wendy Stitches.
Okay, very cute.
Yeah.
And that's a great little finish. So that's just like a wooden block type of thing.
Yes, I think I got it at Walmart. It might have been Hobby Lobby, but I've got a magnet on there and a magnet in the back.
Awesome.
So this also in the summer will hold.
Oh, perfect.
That, right?
Love that. Yeah. And at Christmas, oh my God,
Yeah.
that's awesome. Very nice.
So, yes, so I enjoy those. I did the Prairie Schooler Santa.
Oh, yep. I love the one with the sheep, of course.
Yes, I love sheep. I
Yeah.
love stitching sheep. And this one, let me see what the name is real quick. I apologize.
Oh, not a problem. We will just enjoy your beautiful stitching.
Oh, well, thank you. It's Oh Christmas Tree by All Through the Night.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what did you use on that?
Let's see here. It's an Ada, Country Mocha, 18 count, and DMC 4045.
Oh, that's pretty.
Let me tell you, I love the DMC variations.
Yeah.
The 4000s.
Mm-hmm.
I am, in fact, it made me think of you last night with your shades of gold. I'm doing green on green, except for it's brown on brown. And I'm using 4000.
Yeah, they're a nice, a subtle tone.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Very
And
cool.
I like the look of silks, but I like the price of cotton. And DMC variations, I love them.
That's very cool.
Yeah, and then my Prairie Schooler.
Oh, very nice.
Let's see here.
That you have, like, you have it finished. Do you have magnets on that to go on something else? Yeah.
Sure do.
So,
This sits on a wooden paddle.
okay. Cool.
And change it out.
Nice.
So those are the ones that I have somewhat finished.
Right. Very nice.
I have. Do you want to see the ones that I've just stitched?
Oh, heck yeah.
Well, I hope I don't have to. Tell me. This is a hands-on design on Navy Ada.
Nice. Nice.
This is a new piece. This is my first time using R&R parchment.
Nice.
And this is a Lindy Stitches Penelope's Posies.
Pretty.
And I purchased the kit, so it will be finished up like this.
Oh, wow, that's cute.
The Bluebird Sampler.
Oh, yeah, that one is so nice.
And Icy Red. You can tell I do like the samplers.
You
The
do.
letters.
Oh, these ones that are all the monochromatic, are you using the variation for all of them?
In Icy Red, I did. I don't think that the Bluebird did. Let me double check.
Yeah, there's something very nice about monochromatic, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
You don't
Yes.
have to think about how many stitches in one color,
Right.
switching
Right.
color all the time. Yeah, I find them very peaceful to stitch.
Yes. Yes. And that blue that you're doing, oh, I love it. I love it. Let's see. This was a
Oh, that's cute.
cottage.
Nice.
And I like the whirly gigs.
Yeah, those are sweet.
Let's see. Let me see if I can find something. Here we go again. This is the Stitcher Hood.
Oh, that's pretty.
Quaker Pumpkin.
That is really pretty.
And those I put into those Mill Hill frames.
Okay.
I didn't finish. Yeah, I didn't finish them off, so I just popped them out after the season.
Okay.
So this is a new finish from this year.
Plum Street.
Yes. Yes.
Very pretty.
And this is another All Through the Night. Is that it? All Through the Night?
Yeah.
Jolly Jack.
That's pretty.
I've got them in somewhat seasonal order.
Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. So the decision for you is that you do like Halloween.
I do. I would have said no, but they've got such great patterns.
Yeah, they are cute.
Patriotic is probably my favorite to stitch,
Okay.
and then Halloween and fall, and then some Christmas, of course.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty. The JBW.
Yep, JBW.
Very nice.
Here's the Tom Sampler.
Oh, that's a nice one. I don't think I've seen that one before.
Yeah.
Do you remember who that's by off the top of your head?
Yes. It is also, let's see, it's also Heart and Hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
The same as the Bluebird and the Redbird.
Right.
Let's see. So Lindy Stitches.
Oh, that's so pretty.
This one I have not, I got it done in time for Christmas last year, but didn't get it finished off.
So do you have an idea of like these ones that you finished, the stitching on how you want to finish them, or do you just have to wait until like you're out and about and you can find things?
I'm sending a few of them off to be finished as pillows.
Okay.
I can do a simple pillow, but I can show you, I have one little pillow. This is Erica. So I can do simple stitching like this, but I'm going to send off like Penelope's Posies and the Bluebird Sampler. I'm going to have those made into pillows.
Okay.
A couple of these I'm looking for frames to go in.
Okay. Do you have a store there local in Memphis?
I do. Stitchers Inc.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's right off the main highway, and they've got a great selection.
Good. Is that where you get your finishing done at too?
No, I typically will do, there's a gal in Arkansas.
Oh, okay.
You know, right near us, and she'll do the finishing.
Okay, cool. Nice.
Yeah.
So you have more finishes to show us, or you're ready for whips now?
You know, let me show you one last finish.
Okay.
This one, I went to my first retreat this summer, this spring.
Which one?
And Leela May.
Okay.
Again, it's just right near me.
Nice.
And so I'm very proud of this finish.
Wow.
This is Priscilla and Chelsea's Trunk and a Long series.
That's good.
And they did a class on how to finish them up.
Oh, cool. That's gorgeous.
And again, of course, you know, it's got magnets to change out for the trunks.
Very.
So that's one of them I'm very proud of.
I don't blame you. That's gorgeous.
Thanks.
So what are you currently working on?
Well, let's see. Of course, Mania.
Mania.
Uh-huh.
So tell us what Mania you're doing. What is your personal version?
I am doing one start on Mondays and one start on Thursdays. I tried to do it last year with daily starts, and it was too difficult for me. I got overwhelmed. I like to see a little progress before I put it away.
You're starting Monday and working on that up until Thursday, and then you start a Thursday and work on it until the next Monday.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. So let me pull out the one that I.
Looks like you have a lot of pretty project bags too.
I do. I love them. So my first one for the, is it good in the plastic?
Okay.
Old Glory.
Nice.
And a small start.
Very good. So do you have a theme for your starts, or just anything?
Just anything. I try to do for Mania, my plan is to do mainly patriotic or Halloween. I threw in After the Roses. That's a new one from Ink Circles. I really liked it. So that's coming up soon. Okay. And then this awesome bag.
That's gorgeous. That's a Garon totem bag.
Yes, and I knew you would love it. So inside here, I have my Narnia start.
Oh, yay.
Because the colors, of course, reminded me of you.
Gorgeous. So tell me what you're using.
Well, I had started with some turquoise.
Okay.
And then I changed up. I'm using DMC. Let me grab the numbers. It's 420.
Okay.
And 3781 for the darker.
It's it has a very autumn feel to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I thought it would look nice with the other pieces in my house.
Yeah.
I've got a long dog that is in brighter colors. a couple other pieces that are brighter. And so I was going to try and do, like I said, that turquoise, blue, and green, but I took it out and started over.
It just didn't work for you, huh?
It didn't work for me. No, it didn't.
Yeah.
Let's see. This is one of my bigger pieces. I started this on January 1st. This is a Lindy Stitches.
Oh, wow. Wow.
It's Emily's house.
It's a lot of grass.
Yes. Yes. But I've got the first 2 pages done. I've got a couple pages left.
Oh.
Let's see. I'm doing the crossword for my long dog.
Okay. Oh, nice.
So I'm using a DMC variation and a DMC solid.
Oh, cool. It's pretty.
You know, for the lines and the letters.
Right, right.
Let's see here. 4047. I know that one. That's the variation.
Yeah.
And then 895.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. So I've got a page and a half, I think, done of that.
Wow.
And I'm working on the spring Quaker.
Okay.
Well, so like I said, I like doing these bigger pieces, but I need the smalls.
Yeah, to break
and to give me some feeling of accomplishment. Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Yep. Very nice. You are a prolific stitcher.
I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah.
And you know, with it just being my husband and I, you know, the kids are gone. My time in the evening is typically uninterrupted.
Right. And that's how mine is. Once we have dinner and I have the dishes done, I can just sit and stitch. And Mike's like, I don't know how you sit there for hours. I'm like, 7 hours?
Same.
That's right. So what else do you have planned for Mania? What do the rest of your starts look like?
Let's see. Well, as I said, I've got ink circles after the roses.
That is such a gorgeous one. I need to get that. I love that.
I love it. I love it. And again, mostly called for. I'm subbing out a few because of the great floss shortage.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see. So that one's next up.
Nice.
Hello Summer.
It's a pretty one. I love her whole series of those.
Yes, I do too. And the goodbyes, of course.
Yeah, and the deliveries and the
yes. Deliveries in my whip pile.
Okay.
Boo to you.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Brenda Gervais, even if it is Halloween.
Right. Spring delivery.
Oh, that's a cute one. Yeah.
I'm so excited about this one. Marion the Librarian.
Oh, how cute. I don't think I've seen that one.
It's an older one.
That's a lot of dress, too.
I'm not thinking about that. So I'll do, typically, like on the grass, I'll do a full length of floss, and then I'll go do something fun. So that's what I'll do there.
That's a good way to do it.
I'm excited about these as well.
Oh, yeah.
In an election year.
Yep, yep. Very nice.
Let's see. Got a Blackbird Designs.
Okay.
Midnight Ride.
Very nice.
An older one, Stars and Stripes Forever.
Yeah, that's a nice one. And that'll be a nice quick one, you know, as a break from some of those that have a lot of the stitching on them.
Yeah. Well, and I told you I'm doing a Monday and a Thursday start. I had several more that I wanted to do, so I'm adding in a few extras. So this is, I'm starting this on Mother's Day, the Letters from Mom.
Yeah, those are so pretty.
And this one's one of my favorites. Knee High by the 4th of July.
Oh, yes. I love that one, too. And we said that a lot growing up because I lived in Pennsylvania farm country. And so my father was a farmer. So, yep, that corn
I remember
high by the 4th of July.
Yep. And then this one, I saw a stitcher post it on somewhere on Facebook. And I commented how much I liked it. I'd never seen this one before. And she private message me. She said, if you want it, it's pretty ratty, but you can have the pattern. I said, absolutely.
Oh, how cute. Cat versus spider.
Isn't that cute?
Oh, that's so funny.
And she's got little spiders in her skirt.
Yeah, prairie moons are hard to come by. That's awesome.
But she said that it had been passed around her family and everyone stitched on it. And there's some notes.
Oh, how funny.
Yeah, but I was happy to get it.
Yeah, very cool.
And her notes.
Very cool.
So, and then I have a few smalls. Hands to Work.
Nice.
Hearts to God.
God, very nice.
And she's a grand old flag. Can you see that?
Nice. Nice.
So those are my plans. Something I also learned from last year, I did not cut my fabric this year.
Oh, interesting.
Well, because I got overwhelmed last year, then I had a lot of patterns with fabrics cut and kind of tied up some of my fabric.
Right, right.
So
just in case plans don't go as you expect. That's smart. Yep. Let me think. I guess right before the first, I went ahead and cut the first 2 weeks fabrics, and then I'll do that again. See where you are. Well,
right.
Gorgeous stitching there, both finishes and what you have planned. Well,
thank you.
It's going to have a fun May.
Yes, yes, and then I'll die.
I survived.
In that whip wheel.
That's right. That's right. Well, Andrea, this has been fantastic. Is there anything else you wanted to share with us today?
I'm looking at my notes. I think we got it all.
Okie doke. Okie doke. Well, thank you very much for volunteering. And
Jan, thank you.
Out there.
Thank you. I appreciate the time to visit with you. One of the first floss tubes I watched was you at StitchCon doing some interviews. And I'm disappointed. I understand. I'm a little bit disappointed that StitchCon is not going forward. Yeah. But anyway, but I enjoy the stitch with me. So thank you.
Oh, you are very welcome. And you know, StitchCon, she's having 2 of them next year. So yeah, it's kind of amazing. Mm-hmm. We'll get back to normal or something at some point here. In the meantime, we'll just keep stitching.
Exactly.
All right, Andrea, thank you again.